What's up, everybody? Big Herc, getting down fresh out, and you tune into another edition of Life Lessons, which is about life after prison. And I hope you guys subscribe to the channel because I don't want you guys to miss out on any of this game that I'm lacing you guys up with. And one of the things I want to talk about is investing in yourself. And what I mean by that is taking the time to continue your education, your spiritual wellness, your physical well-being, and your mental health. I know, a lot of times when you're inside, everything's so structured. You get up at a certain time. They crack the doors. You go to breakfast. You come back. You brush your teeth. You get ready to go to work, or you go to the yard, or whatever you do. You come back. You get ready for lunch. You go to lunch. Have a little chat time. Then you get ready to go back to the second part of work, or you go get your workout on, or go to a law library, whatever you do. But everything's structured. Everything's based on these movements. And you're working out. You're in good shape. You're reading a lot of books. You're studying. You're learning a lot, and you're on point. You're very strong mentally because you're disciplining yourself. You're not letting the environment affect you, and you're focused on getting out. Now, once you get out, you start entertaining foolishness, and what I mean by that is you are in shape and on point health-wise off of top ramen and tuna fish, beef sausages and honey buns. But you get out and you just let your shape go. You have access to the best food, but you just physically, you look like garbage now. Mentally, you start now entertaining yourself with frivolous, entertainment, whether it's television that doesn't make sense, stuff that garbage you see on social media, just things that don't really help you grow mentally. And then spiritually, you're not balanced where you were before. You're not practicing your meditation, or you're centering yourself, and it could just lead to you being drifted off into a bad direction again, which got you caught up the first time. So I always say, first and foremost, invest in yourself. I know sometimes my wife even trips out, because it could be 11 at night, and I'm saying I'm going to the gym, and she's like, going to the gym? It's gonna be late. You're not gonna get to bed till 2 o'clock. But I said that that's my peace of mind. That's my discipline to myself. Is that going to the gym and maintaining a physical wellness. I'm not trying to be, Phil Heath or Mr. Olympia. People are like, oh, Big Herc, your chest is this or your body this. I'm like, man, I don't give a damn. I keep my body in shape. I don't have a belly hanging over my, my belt buckle. And, I can move around. I'm healthy. Mentally, I try to read 2 books a month. I try to read, as much as I can that stimulates my mind, keeps me sharp, that, adds to my conversation, and, just makes me think about things. Spiritually, I try to find, a place where I can meditate at least once a week. I haven't been, consistent, but when I think about it and I feel that I'm off balance, I go for a drive, and I try to find somewhere that I can just let it all go and, keep me on point, because the last thing you want to do is get off point. So, getting out here and just being back in society could lead to a lot of things that, are the norm to a lot of these people, but you've had the opportunity to see the difference, and you don't want to let yourself get to that point, and you want to continue to invest in yourself. Outside of that, as far as job skills, if you were studying stock trading or real estate, hey, get back on point. Get on your hustle. Find out the market value of your listings in your area, and what's going on with the marketplace as far as IPOs or whatever it is you're doing, or if you're doing construction, Figure out where the, what's the next boom going to be at. Just be on top of your game, man. If you're a personal trainer, what's the latest trend? What's going to allow you to build your clientele up? If you're a barber, where can you, rent a chair out until you can get your own place? And how are you going to build your clientele base up? How are you using social media to monetize your hustle? And so invest in yourself. Don't let somebody get out here and steal your time and take away from the hustle you had while you were in prison that allowed you to survive. If you take that same drive, that same discipline, and invest on the streets where you have access to way more material, then you'll be a monster out here. You'll be able to run circles around people. But don't let yourself lose focus. Stay on point, and always continue that education, man. I always say that having friends is more important than education, but education doesn't mean like I'm saying like go to college necessarily. I'm saying it could be reading on your own. It could be practicing your trade. It could be pursuing whatever, corporation that you've set up, whatever it is. That's all education. That's all things that are going to help you become more successful. So, hey, you heard it from me, Big Herc, fresh out, life lessons.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.